Scenes of panic and confusion here inside Scotiabank Arena last night. Just as pop star Dua Lipa was wrapping up her concert, unplanned fireworks started going off in the middle of the crowd. Safety issues were the immediate concern, but now questions about security here at the venue are being raised. The sights and sounds of fireworks at a concert may not normally be a concern. But when the pyrotechnics are set off on the floor next to vulnerable concert goers, fear takes over from the euphoria of watching the show on stage.
Heard this giant explosion. I looked over. I thought it was a speaker blowing up at first, and I saw fireworks bounce off of the roof. So I turned over with my camera, and we heard a bunch of screaming and saw people running.
Multiple videos shared on social media from all angles inside Scotiabank Arena show the explosives making their way into the crowd, some describing the sound like gunfire louder than the music. Were you scared?
Oh, I was terrified. Fireworks were going off right above my head. They were bouncing off the roof and everything. And in the video that I took, it was so shaky as well. You can see it was very loud. It echoed throughout the entire stadium.
Photos shared with CityNews show burns on the leg of one person in attendance after being hit with the fireworks. 3 people received minor aid on site and left without further medical attention. How the fireworks made their way through security at the venue, though, remains unclear, with detectors and guards at the entrance. Some music fans posting online that their bags weren't checked thoroughly. Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment only said, creating a safe and secure venue for every attendee at Scotiabank Arena is MLSE's top priority, and we immediately began working in cooperation with Toronto Police Services to fully investigate this reckless and dangerous act.
It was stupid behavior, and it will make every effort to identify who was involved. There's criminal charges of mischief, but I mean, the issue here is we're fortunate that no one was hurt. And then invariably what happens, and then a lot of times, somebody is hurt.
People said it sounded like gunshots, and think of the reaction that could have caused in terms of people being trampled to death. And think of just the danger in setting off fireworks inside a crowded building. I mean, this is the height of irresponsible behavior.
Some video posted online does seem to show some confusion and concern from Dua Lipa herself. In a statement on Instagram, the artist said she is just as shocked and confused by the events, and that everyone involved is working hard to find out how the incident occurred.
Seeing the amount of security that rushed out into the floor afterwards, it was a big concern on what was going on.
This afternoon, I did have a chance to speak with one of the security guards here at Scotiabank Arena, where there is another show tonight. He said they'll certainly be a little more diligent at the gates. That said, the show tonight is comedian Russell Peters taking the stage. Safe to say the chances of fireworks going off will be much less, no matter how big a fan you may be.